Let's see. What is this Newsom thing? What is this? I don't get it. Open up my phone. What is this Newsom thing?
Fires, as I mentioned, continue to rage in Los Angeles. The winds had died down over the last few days, but they're picking up now, and the forecast has them projected to continue until
That's
Wednesday.
old news. That's
even longer than that.
Governor Newsom
The death
stuff.
toll last I saw was at 24. It's certainly going to go higher. Rescue workers haven't been able to go into a lot of these communities that were burned to the ground. So 24 is just that's the number. Those are the victims that we know about so far. Just an unfathomable catastrophe. I think it'll probably go down as the worst natural disaster in the history of the United States when all is said and done. And one of the reasons why it may end up being the worst in history is that California, particularly LA, have some of the worst leadership we've ever seen in history. And that starts with the incompetent governor, Gavin Newsom, who did an interview yesterday where he was asked point blank if the buck stops with him in the wake of this catastrophe. And his answer, I'm not exactly sure what his answer was. It's hard to interpret, but here it is.
So all of us want to know those answers, and I just don't want to wait.
What are you talking about?
People asking
Governor
me.
Newsom.
I want to know those facts. I want them objectively determined, and that the chips fall where they may. This is not about finger pointing.
You say what to people who insist that
Hello,
these
everyone.
independent
Oh, sorry about that.
investigations
Sorry, a
are
lot going
false,
on.
or you passing the blame on?
Sorry, I was just listening to Governor Newsom saying the buck stops with him. Hold on. Hello, this is AnnestaciaA KomarovsK with the 4:44 p.m. 4th Estate News, live, and we're recording. And so, just listening to Governor Newsom, I don't know, here I'll bring it down a little. He was kind of rambling about how the buck stops with him or something. Yeah.
And I think there's a propensity to wait to answer those questions, and people want immediacy. They want response and responsiveness, and so that's the idea.
Well, you know, Governor Newsom still hasn't done a very good job, period, other than trying to campaign for another position because he's termed out as governor of California. So, don't want to start so negative. We had a weather shot there, and I'll go back to it real quick just so I can explain how it works. So here we go. We'll do a cut. And we have U.S. San Diego, who provides all these weather shots. Isn't that pretty? Oh, something's blocked out there. Somebody doesn't want to be seen. Okay. So let's see. Let's type in Newport Beach. Okay. Newport. Oh, okay. Newport. Okay. Why not? Let's see what happens. No matches. Oh boy. Okay, here's a pretty shot. There you go. A group of shots. So we'll go back to me because this is the news. So fade. There you go. That was a fade. Getting better at the hardware. So it's beautiful weather outside. We got out and we got some neat shots at Zuma Beach with the high tide. You know, well over, what was it? 8.4 feet high tide. So we were out there. We got some video. And what we'll do is if we can't roll out properly, we'll edit on the recording. And you can tell the recording because it has the graphics, because we can't do graphics live. Oh no, the encoder's overloaded. Okay, consider a faster preset. So the M1, first of all, magic, not required. We're in the studio, we got these boxes, but we got lavaliers too, which are wires with the box, but for some reason, I don't wear them. So it says the encoder's overloaded. And what you can't hear, here, the fans on the MacBook 14 are running. There's fans in this computer, and they're running hard. And the streaming is running at 46.4%, and the fans are running. So it's an M5 chip on a MacBook Pro 14. It has 14, yeah. Doing pretty well. It moves fast. And everything you see on the screens, except this one, is being done on the computer. And it can do even more, but I think it got the settings a little off. So it's working really hard. It's got fans to keep it cool. When's the last time you heard a fan on a computer, a laptop? Especially a MacBook Pro. So gratitude. Okay? We've done a little decorating too, in case you haven't noticed. Okay. There you go. Shoes. There you go. Oh, a good pair of shoes repaired by LivE's in Malibu. There you go. These were purchased a bit ago, and they're pretty nice. So I got to wear them today at Pavilions, which was pretty cool and nice. So let me, I'm trying to do this right. In other words, don't use so much paper because I could use this. So I'll give a, if I can find it. Oh, look, Louis Vuitton. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I didn't do this right. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Purse rehab. Oh, I'll do, got it wrong. And you gotta be careful. There you go. Purse rehab and stuff at Louis Vuitton. There you go. That's where I got my shoes fixed. And they also do purse rehab, and I've done that too. So, there you go. Cut back to, oh, you got to set it up and cut back to you. The gratitude comes, we got some Pringles. So at Pavilions, we got Pringles. That was one of the things we did, is get Pringles. Yeah. So, the other thing too is, you know, we got to work on our lighting. Yeah, I know. Nope, not on that screen. This screen, please. There you go. That's a little bit better. A little bit, not much. Okay. It's kind of what you do when you go live. So those shoes are much better than these. Yeah. So ever seen the red bottoms? Yeah, they get kind of messed up. They're slippery, and you can kill yourself. So they're not very practical. They're high. Yeah. So I can wear them. It's just I never go anywhere where I can wear them. So I don't know. Anybody want them? They're a special size. Can't really get them. So there you go. My little bow that you see on top came from, this thing is called Holiday Bow, but there's a little bit of a problem. It's made in China. Oh, come on. Our Christmas decorations are made in China? I don't think they celebrate Christmas. But there you go. We'll use it a little place setting for our, here. Oh, I'm going to get up. It's for a little, there you go. We're using, no, don't go there. Okay. Okay. Don't. Over here. Over here. Okay, good. So I'll put down the Pringles and stuff and get back to the news. It's our pine cone. That's our little decoration. So there you have it. And we have our Christmas tree, virtual Christmas tree. What more can you ask for? So I'm going to try to do this a little more efficiently today, where I normally get it all wrong. So let me see if I can do this. So one thing I wanted to touch on, I might not be able to get to that. If I do, then so be it. But for now, we are going to go to this screen, fade, and the question is Advent. What is Advent? And it's it's Christmas, and today is like the 4th day of Advent. So it's our lucky day, the 4:44 p.m. news with the 4th Estate news live. So there you go on Advent. Okay, so we are going to see if we can move on to, I did get an invite to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, that there's another event coming up, but I won't be able to attend. But I will be on December 7th at the Malibu Film Society event at Malibu City Hall at 2 p.m. or is it 1 p.m.? No, one of those, 2 p.m., 1 p.m. I think it's 2 p.m. at Malibu, 2 p.m. screening, and it's his 100th birthday, so that should be pretty darn exciting. And more on Advent. That was Walmart. So you can buy your stuff at Walmart, sometimes. And it won't let me do it, so I'm going to have to move on. And let's see, I had something else too, but maybe I screwed it up. So we'll go back to our normal shot. There you go. And we'll pick another picture here. Here, Alhambra. There you go. Or what is that, Alameda? Somewhere. The moon's coming up. So I wanted to talk more about the election, and saw this today on KTLA. KTLA had this on, and that is a poll on who they vote for if we were to do it for the primary. So the primary is in June, and technically we have till February to get all our stuff together. We have a campaign ID and stuff, so we are a real campaign. And here are the players. For some reason, I'm not on the list. A lot of Democrats who don't stand a chance against AnnestaciaA Komarovsк, governor of California. See, if you wish it, maybe it'll happen. Why wouldn't it? These people don't know public service. They don't care about peace and social justice, taxes. How about gas tax? You pay too much in gas tax? We can fix that. Yeah. High-speed rail? What high-speed rail? Regular rail. Okay? We're saying things now so people write this stuff. Okay? Same thing. Homelessness? Done deal. We're fixing it. Getting it done. You want to be homeless? You can. Want to roam about California? You can. But if you need help, you're going to get it. Because the money's already there in the facilities. We'll make it happen. There. No one will go hungry under my administration. That's all there is to it. Everybody will be fed. No more starving people in California. Matter of fact, how about this say the nation? And my computer loves the idea. It's running hot. It thinks it's a hot idea. These are all stances. Governance, good governance, access to public meetings, public records. You will have it. And journalists will get it too. I'll make sure journalists have access to information. They don't have to go through a long process. It's your government. I work for you, a public servant. That is true. So if you want all that to happen, you have to vote Ann. I'm not a Democrat, not a Republican, business only. Business of running California. See, you have to do this first. You have to register to vote, and it's not hard to do. If you're not registered or you want to change your registration, it is possible to do so. If you made a mistake, you can fix it by putting down, I do not want to choose a political preference. That sets you up for disaster, folk. Nothing positive. A lot of politics. It's time to eliminate politics from good governance. How's that? So there you go. Open meetings, public records, PRAs, all that stuff, Public Records Act enforcement, things like that. You know, saving PCH. Save PCH. That's my thing. PCH is in danger of falling into the ocean. North or south, whatever you want to call it, east or west, PCH needs to be saved. So save PCH. So we do that. Sorry, that little crosshouse seems to be in the way there. Not in the way, but not I mean in the way. I mean, my microphone, my outfit. So, sorry if that came out wrong. I didn't mean it that way, okay? I don't want to go to hell. I'm going to talk to you about this outfit. I'm wearing a dress that I once loaned to a friend. And one of the things that happened was, well, you know, things happened. She kind of got a little dirty, and it required a lot of dry cleaning. So that was one thing that kind of was problematic. Oh, yikes. Don't do that, Ann. Oh boy. I had a video that I wanted to show you, but I guess I can't, so I'll have to tag it on the back end of this. So it's a video of waves crashing on the water, but for some bizarre reason it won't let me play it. So I'll have to tag it on, but I can go out to a shot we took earlier this morning. That for sure I can do. And what I'll do is, it'll give you a reason to tune in again to watch us. Yeah. So it'll give you a reason to tune in to watch the replay. Whoa, that is bright. So our little M1, our M114 is kind of like the fans are here. Listen. Yeah, it's got fans going. Yeah, it thinks it's pretty hot. We got CPU running around 44 point something, 44.2. It's a good number for the 4th Estate News. So we promise to kind of keep these things kind of short. But we're going to do, since this is a live broadcast and dinner will be served soon, and so we'll cut it. We think we have a pretty good broadcast that doesn't require editing for another time zone. If we have a chance, we'll do it. But we'll definitely do it by the end of the news, unless we don't have a good recording. But it's showing me on the stream that there's no drop frames. So we're streaming around 7444. That's our setting, 7444 kilobytes per second, something like that. I don't know. We have a lot of fun with that. It's kind of our number. It's our lucky number. So that was it. Those other people running and stuff. It's kind of a distraction because I'm not on the list. So I sent them messages today introducing myself to some of these people who didn't know I exist on Facebook. And I just said, hello, hope you're enjoying the day because it is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to dissolve to it and end the broadcast in wishing you a happy, great 4th day of the first week of Advent, and a lovely night. Hope you enjoy your late dinner, watch something fun like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I've been trying to watch that for a little bit. So there's a lot of, okay, well, it's time to go. So, or Christmas trees and stuff, or whatever you'd like, a parade. So I will go to this, and this is AnnestaciaA Komarovsk reporting from Malibu, California. Have a good evening. And it didn't fade.